Hey, welcome back to the Backwoods Gourmet Cooking While Traveling series. Today we're going to do something pretty, just stay tuned, man. Just stay tuned. Today we're going to ask little Smokey Joe to do almost an impossible task. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and get little Smokey Joe ready here. Most of those coals have already fallen through. The way I made this is kind of a bottom discharge. Works pretty well. One step in there. Alright, we'll set up all of our coals to one side just like we do with the Weber kettle. Alright, we don't want too many in there at once. We will put a few more in there unlit. Now this is the bad boy we're going to cook today. That is a pork butt. We've already injected it and of course put a good coat of rub on it. Today we're using the Weber Kansas City barbecue rub. Okay, we just put a few unlit coals on there. It's about, I think, going to be about the right volume. So, and if you look down at the bottom down there, we've got our little vents about halfway open. Let's go ahead and put the grill on and let it get warmed up. We want to put the grill with the grates running long ways to our fire. All right, let's go ahead and get our meat on there. That lid gets hot fast. If you got a bed liner like this, don't put it on there. This pork butt does have a fat cap area, and I'm going to put that towards the fire. Try to squeeze them on this little bitty barbecue grill. Most of our heat is over here, but never tried this before on this little Smokey Joe, so we're going to have to play it by ear here. And if it turns out any good, you might see some YouTube. Now, our holes here, I'm going to go right over top of that meat. Wow, we got a problem. It don't fit that direction. Alright, well here's our 4-pound pork butt. We're having trouble getting him to fit. You can see he's hitting the inside of the lid. But he's just going to have to do that. And we're going to try to position it at least where we can get a little bit of airflow. I got 2 holes open, the other 2 blocked by the meat. So that'll be okay, and it will shrink down as it cooks. So let's see how it goes. We're asking a lot from the little bitty baby Weber Smokey Joe. Hey, I mentioned that we're asking a lot from this little guy. I just turned this thing because it's starting to get a little done on this edge. Try to turn it, but it's still hitting the thing. We did put a piece of oak in there. Try to get some smoke on it. Just gonna try to do our best here. Hopefully it'll start shrinking down and get where we can close the lid up tighter, control the heat a little better. You can see it's about that far from closing over here. Well, we had to go to work this afternoon, so we just brought the grill with us and just took the pork butt off, and now I'm just firing some new coals. Just fired a few right in the middle, and we've already foiled the butt, so we're going to go ahead and put it back on there and cover it up and let it go for another couple hours. Okay, so we just put it back on there in the foil. We still have the same issue. It didn't shrink up much, but we're just going to get the lid on there as tight as we can and keep the holes offset to the meat there, and forget it for a while. It's been a couple hours now, about 3. So I'm going to go in and take a look at it. See, most of our coals have burnt down. Just going to give it a poke. This feels nice and soft. So we're going to go ahead and pull it off and Cambro it in the cooler. All right, we grabbed it. We prepared our small cooler here. We got a towel down the bottom of it. So we're just going to go ahead and grab that guy, and he's hot. Going to put him in there. The towel over top of them, fill up the rest of the space, leave it loose, close them up. A couple hours be perfect. All right, folks, I made it back. We're gonna go ahead and take our pulled pork out of the cooler. Yeah, you can feel the heat still coming out of that. It's been in there about 2 hours. Okay, here's our porky. Let's go ahead and get them out of the foil. See how it turned out. I'm gonna go ahead and put that aluminum foil on. And if you got any juice, you don't want to lose any of it. But you're okay there. Smells awesome. Hopefully it didn't get too hot in there. But stuck a little bit to the aluminum foil. We'll go ahead and peel that right off of the aluminum foil. Got a nice spark on it. You can see it's definitely falling apart tender. So this way you have your 2 forks, you know, to kind of break this up and pull it apart. And you see, there's the bone. When you can pull that bone out, that bone is perfectly clean. That's when you know you've succeeded. So, got a nice piece here. Let's give it a try. Really good. Probably got a little hot on the bottom when it was in the foil. Some of these really crispy bits on the bottom, they're probably going to be pretty good. Let's go ahead and try one. They're almost candied. Yeah. Really awesome. So all we need is some sauce here, and we're ready to eat. Hey guys, thanks for watching the Backwoods Gourmet. I think overall the cook turned out really well. The only thing I'd probably change is next time we'll take the bone out of the pork butt before we put it on that little Smokey Joe. Make it fit a lot better. But don't be afraid to do this while you're on the road. Thanks for watching the Backwoods Gourmet. Please subscribe, share, and comment. We'll see you next time.